Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. This is Riddler Week Day 3, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Dragon, Water, Air, and Fire, created by Riddler Revenge 75. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alrighty, so this was sent in by one of our Discord legend builders, Riddler Revenge 75, and he says, "Hi Johnny, here is a ride that I think you already wanted to do a spotlight of for a long time. There's a funny story behind this one because this was my second blueprint until it stopped working and I needed to redo the theming on the entire thing. The first version I really liked, and when it stopped working because of the objects that hit the ride, I was really pissed off. So what I did, I placed the coaster down without any objects and did a redo on the whole theming. In the end, it even became better than the original. The idea is that you have water, air, and fire knights that battle a dragon, and it also includes some water knight, smoke, air knight, and fire knight effects. I hope you enjoy it. Greets, Riddler." So as he was saying, you can see in the setup while I'm setting this up, I was placing down two coasters. He uploaded the original for me so that I could plop it down and do a comparison, which I found kind of odd because he said it wasn't working, so I'm kind of curious to know how he got the original placed on the workshop again and how I was able to place it. So in this video, we're going to be kind of looking at the first one that he did and then the new one as well, and we're going to try and do some comparisons and see what the differences are between the very original and the remastered. So it should be very cool. Alright, so before we jump into it, let's take a quick look at the Steam Workshop, everybody. So here we are, Dragon, Water, Air, and Fire by Riddler Revenge 75. Links will be down in the description as always. Come over here, rate it, favorite it, and subscribe to it, and all that good stuff. Alrighty, here we are. So as you guys can see here, I got two set up. This is the original, this is the remastered. So you can see from the top down that they are slightly different. Even the coaster track layouts feel slightly different. This one comes out a little bit further here, whereas this one does not. But the layout generally is the same. You got this little teardrop shape here, but it's pulled inwards a bit more over here. But generally, he tried going for the same layout. But the footprint of the new one is slightly bigger. So I guess what we could do is kind of take a walk down the queue and see if we can notice some difference, because while I was setting up the queue, I did notice some differences here. So here's the new one for Dragon, Air, Water, Fire. Nice little sign here. And we'll walk down the queue with the people. And I got them both set up and open. I'm curious to know if the guests prefer one over the other. The Knight of Water. The Knight of Air. And the Knight of Fire. Very cool. I see some lights by them too, so they probably light up at nighttime here. Archery range in the queue here. Nice view of the coaster going out as you're sitting in the queue. Nice little gazebo area. And here we are. Oh, beautiful boarding station. And then let's take a walk on over to the old one. So this one already is quite different. As we saw, there's a little archway here right at the front. The exit and the front are at the same spot. With this one, they're not. The guests have to walk around, and the entrance is here. And it seems like there's much less decorations. This goes straight into the gazebo area that we saw, and that's it. So, a much shorter queue. Oh, and they hit their heads here. Whoa! Camera's freaking out on me. Yeah, get a little bit of an issue here. Alright. So I think we'll ride them both and see if we notice some differences. But we'll take a look at the new one mostly, I guess. So we got a Wendigo Caterpillar ride. Or I guess no, it's not. It's the Dragon. It's not a Wendigo. Same style ride, different train. Why was I thinking Wendigo? A little sleeping dragon. Beautiful garden work. Absolutely love it. Nice little castle here. Let's take a quick look at the old one. The castle feels bigger on the old one. Oh, maybe they're the same. This one's just more covered up. This one's more exposed. Yeah, so a little bit of a backstory is back when I started the channel and I was on like Coaster Spotlight 10-ish, I had already featured Riddler a few times. I think he was on the he was within the first 12 episodes like 3 or 4 times. And I was trying to like mix it up and give everybody a chance. But Riddler was just cranking out these creations. So this one was on the front page of Steam at one point, and I had it on my to-do list, and I never ended up getting around to it. Look at that lighting. And so this was something I've always wanted to feature and take a look at, and I never got around to it just because Riddler just kept on coming out with new stuff every few weeks, every month or so, and I'd still feature him. So, yeah, we're finally getting around to it now for Riddler Week. And after we're done with this week, we would have featured every single creation he's ever made on Channel 5 Gaming. So, very cool. The lighting on the new one is so much better. I mean, look at the difference there. You can definitely see his evolution in lighting. And we saw that with, like, Twisted Sister. That had so much incredible lighting on it. So beautiful work there, Riddler. So let's take a peek at the stats here and see if we can, if there's any slight differences between them. Oh, you forgot to name it, Coaster 2. That's funny. We were talking about this in yesterday's episode, and he's like, I didn't realize he could name it until 10 coasters from now. He redoes this one and forgets to name it. Awesome. All right, excitement is 3.47. 2.65 fear and a 0.23 nausea. Let's see this one. All right. Almost the same. This one, the old one's 0.07 less exciting. Generally the same though. And the queues for both are packed. Well, more people are on the new one, but that makes sense because the queue is longer after all. However, this one's not even right to the end. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, they're both filling up equally then. Alrighty, so I think what we'll do for this is we'll jump straight into first person. We'll ride this, and then we'll ride that one. And then we get a direct comparison. And then we'll revisit this one in different perspectives. So, let's do it. I think for this one, we should probably ride the back of the train. And I'll get the volume up here. Let's do it. Alright. Love the song choice. The guy in front of us is terrified. Oh, kiddie coaster! Beautiful work. I really love the festiveness of it all. It feels very festive. Alright, here we are on the original now. I can already see some big differences here. Especially leaving the station. very similar, but the decorations on the new one are definitely much more vibrant and expansive, and we can probably test that because of the 2K blueprint added on. Okay, this one's 620, and this one is... Okay, so it's about double. So you can definitely notice the difference in terms of decorations because it has twice the amount. Makes sense? And the lighting is definitely much improved on the new one. So definitely like the new improvements on this one, Riddler. So I think it was worth the redo. Let's check it out in cinematic and then go to nighttime. It's a lovely shot. Now, cinematic would probably work better on the old one because he's put so many decorations touching the track, as you can see here. We're coming through. He's got all these boards and trees and things touching the track, so the game doesn't kind of bugs out the camera. Whereas with this one, probably wouldn't do that because this one has collision and this one is no collision. All right, look at this beautiful lighting. Love this area at the end here. That is beautiful. Some confetti. I think what we'll do is we'll try the nighttime cinematic on the old ride. Simply because we might get a better view, and we can kind of do another comparison here. And there they are, everybody. Lovely job on the recreation of this one, Riddler. I definitely think the improvements were worthwhile. And I think this is the first blueprint that he's ever done that he didn't fill up the part count. But it is a small footprint, and it's very fun and friendly. Fantasy vibe, so great for any fantasy park. It's for all ages, so good little kiddie coaster for your guests, and everybody needs one of those in their parks. So, and you know, it's not going to take too much space up either. So I think it's a great blueprint, and because the dragon train seats so many guests, it's definitely going to be a moneymaker as well. It has 2 trains running, so that's a great addition to any fantasy park. So really well done. The links for this one will be down in the description below. This one he has set as private, so unless anybody wants him to make this one public, I feel a majority of the people would want this one. It is the better one of the 2, I think. But if for any reason somebody really wants this one, just leave a comment down below. I'm pretty sure Riddler can just make that public. So there you go, everybody. That was Dragon, Water, Air, and Fire, created by Riddler Revenge. And that's going to do it for this episode of Riddler Week Day 3. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button, share on social media. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe for more Daily Planet Coaster videos. If you guys would like to support the show and keep it going, you can do so by becoming a patron. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.